Hi, I'm Russ Wenninger. I'm a lawyer with Wenninger John. Today I'm going to discuss whether you own enough to worry about a will. That's a common question that clients have, whether they own enough to worry about doing a will. And it's a common view that unless you own a lot of property, you don't have to worry about doing a will. Now, while it's hard to say categorically what everyone needs, I can state with confidence that virtually every adult Albertan should have a will. But why is that? Well, in most cases, when you go to a lawyer to do a will, you should also be doing an enduring power of attorney and a personal directive. The enduring power of attorney appoints a representative to make financial decisions for you in case you become mentally incompetent. The personal directive, on the other hand, appoints a representative to make medical and personal decisions for you in the event you become incompetent. Now, whether you are rich or poor, if you have become mentally incompetent, you'll need someone to make financial, medical, and personal decisions for you. What it comes down to is maximizing your quality of life down the road. And that shouldn't only become a priority once you've acquired a lot of wealth. Now, if you have minor children, the will isn't just about money and property. It's also about determining who will look after your kids if something happens to you. And you can't put a price on protecting your family. If you have kids who are under 18, you should have a will, period. Do you remember Venn diagrams from school? You can imagine that a will is a small circle and that estate planning is a larger circle that completely surrounds the will circle. In other words, doing a will is a part of estate planning, but it isn't everything when it comes to estate planning. Now, that being said, a will is an important part of estate planning. And when you go to see a lawyer about doing a will, you'll typically learn if you're lacking in other areas of estate planning. For example, if you have a young family, it may be a good idea to have life insurance coverage. When doing a will, you can discuss such things with your lawyer and maximize the likelihood that you won't be deficient in key areas of estate planning that fall outside of the will. Now imagine that you're seriously injured in a car accident due to someone else's negligence. You linger in a coma for several months and then you die. Now before you die, or even after you die, you may obtain a sizable personal injury payout from the insurance company of the negligent driver. The fact that you're poor today, it doesn't mean that your estate won't be rich tomorrow. If you have a will, you can determine whether the wealth will go, or where the wealth will go, and who will administer it. Now, you can come up with countless excuses for putting off doing your will, but in the end, they're just excuses. With something as important as basic estate planning, don't procrastinate. Make sure you and your family are properly protected. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Thank you for watching.